Today's gonna be a good day. I'm in alignment with the new me. Today's gonna be a good day. Woo. I'm in alignment with the new me. And welcome back. Hey! Hi!
Hello!
Welcome back to this series. This is my wife, Lauren.
Howdy.
My name is Keara. And
Hi, Keara.
Hi, Lauren. And we will be giving you WLW relationship advice today.
Hooray!
We asked you guys on Instagram and you sent us in questions. If you want to follow us on Instagram or any of our other platforms, the links will be below and on the screen. This is kind of a series we've been doing. We've mainly been doing like lesbian sex advice, but this video is more so just like general relationship advice.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Let me just wipe the sweat off my mustache.
It's always chaotic when we first start these videos.
Cause like it's hard transitioning.
Okay. See our dirty dishes in the back?
No, you didn't. If you saw it, no, you didn't. We're only human.
And we break when we fall down.
Question 1 is how to help when your partner / girlfriend is battling mental health issues, but you are too. I feel like with Lauren and I, we always do this like subconscious alternating between our problems. It's like 1 week, it'll be like me breaking down, and then the next week, Lauren will be breaking down. So it's kind of like a balancing act between the two energies.
If you're not emotionally available for the other person, I think it's important to say that.
Have other outlets where you can talk about your feelings and your mental health to someone else other than your partner. Like obviously, like it's important to talk to your partner, but you know, I highly recommend like each of you having a therapist, or even if it's not a therapist, but just someone else you confide in, so that not all of the impact is on your partner if they are also going through something.
That can also be like just journaling about it.
Someone said, it's my first queer relationship and I always get really nervous in public when my girlfriend wants to hold hands. Ooh. I feel like people are giving weird looks. Like
I'm laughing because it's so relatable.
Yeah. I feel like people are giving weird looks like we're doing something wrong, even though I know we're not. I live in a quite conservative country, which doesn't help. Oof. So do you have any tips on how to overcome these feelings of nervousness, fear, anxiety?
It's really hard. That's also like the queer experience as well, because like
it like comes with being queer.
Yeah, like people are just now like starting to like fully accept, you know, like we have a long ways to go. We still have that fear now.
Yeah.
Like,
and I can't even imagine like you living in like a conservative country. Like we live in Canada, which I feel like is one of the top like safest countries for queer people, but still it happens here in small like micro subtle ways. So we can relate to, we get it, like it's scary, like you feel like your safety is on the line when you show affection with your partner, which it just shouldn't happen, but it does.
Like any other thing in life, like don't force yourself and only do it when you feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's different things that have the same impact as holding hands. Like you don't have to like just be holding hands to like express your love for someone. It can be like a lot of eye contact. You can like do a lot of different things to like show intimacy that are subtle, that you feel safe doing.
We went through a period of time where we didn't really touch in public for a long time.
We're just now starting to.
Yeah, like even sometimes like when we kiss in public, like we'll kiss and then I'll realize that we're outside, and then we'll have a moment where we like look around.
Yeah, see who's around.
Yeah, it's hard, and I feel like there's no like good answer when like these people still exist out there who are hateful towards us. I think something that's helped us, or I guess I'll talk about me, is that like I've started to work on like my inner feelings of safety, like feeling safe within myself and within my body, and working on feeling confident in my sexuality. And that has an effect on your outer world and the type of people you come in contact with, because your energy will exude safety and confidence. Does that make sense?
Yeah, me too. That's what I've been doing too, and I've seen a significant difference. Yeah.
These are
dark.
oh.
Shit.
Being queer, like, is hard. So
dark little ones.
I get it. Like, all of these are kind of really intense. We'll do the next one. We'll do a cute one. What are some good first date ideas for broke girlies?
A picnic.
Yeah, I was gonna say anything in nature because nature is free. Go on a hike. Yeah, we're such like, what do they call them? Granola lesbians.
Yes.
I also feel safe. I feel safe in nature too, when there's not like a lot of people around. And especially if you're also worried about like showing affection in public, then going out in nature in kind of like a more secluded area where there's not a ton of people, that like might help.
I just want to say, like, if you go out to eat or something, like, you can like each pay for yourself so that you know what your budget is. Like, there's this whole stereotype around like, oh, I gotta pay for like my other significant other. It's like, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Like, you can just each pay for your own and just enjoy each other's company. Like,
yeah. I also feel like the heteronormative roles are placed on masc and femme lesbians. So it's like, oh, like the more masculine presenting lesbian has to pay. No.
No one has to pay for anyone.
No one has to pay for anyone.
You're going on this date to be in each other's energy.
Go look at puppies. But not buy them. We did that as a date, yeah.
Go to a pet store.
We just like went to a pet store and like pet the puppies and looked at the puppies and we were like,
so much
oh,
fun.
like one day, like maybe we'll have a pet and like what kind of dog would you want?
I might need a coffee.
I want to ask a girl out, but I'm too scared to come off as predatory or something.
Oh!
Queer trauma.
Something that I learned a long time ago is that if you're worried about something, you're never gonna come across as that. So like, if it's already in your head and you're like, I'm scared I'm gonna be predatory, that means you're gonna take as many steps as possible to not be that way.
That's so true.
You know,
and also remember, like, this thought does not come from you. This comes from the oppressive, disgusting society that we've all been brought up in. This did not originate in you. This is not your original thought. Trust me. Trust me, you are not a bad or predatory person for liking a girl.
And if you come from a place of love and like interest and genuinely wanting to get to know someone, that's gonna show.
Yeah. Have you been feeling kind of like stuck, sort of stagnant with your regular pleasure routine? Well, I got something for you that might spice it up. This spicy thing that I am recommending is called Dipsy. Basically, Dipsy is an app full of spicy audiobooks and more, featuring your favorite tropes and irresistible characters. Crafted by a team of professional writers and top-tier narrators, it's the next generation of romance created by women for women. And actually, Dipsy isn't just all about romance anymore. It offers a world where romance novels meet captivating storytelling. It's entertainment that will kind of set your pulse racing. You know what I mean? With hot voices and immersive sound design, it's like HBO for your ears. If you're interested, Dipsy is offering you an extended 30-day free trial when you go to dipsystories.com/Keara. That's 30 days of full access to the app for free when you go to dipseastories.com/Keara. Check it out, see if you like it. Dipsy is my go-to place to spice up my me time and my time with my partner. Once again, it's dipsystories.com/Keara. I hope you like it. How do you date when you're socially awkward and people usually drain you the first couple meetups?
Same.
People drain the shit out of me, but the right people won't drain me. And if you're like neurodivergent or autistic, like we are, people can drain our energy very easily. If I were to, you know, meet a new friend for coffee and they drain me, that's a sign that this person just doesn't match my energy and I'm not gonna pursue that anymore. So if people are draining you, take that as a good sign that, okay, I'm not gonna pursue that.
They don't match your freak.
But they don't match your freak. You gotta find someone that matches your freak.
Prioritize yourself when you start feeling drained and be like, no, I need to go home and be with myself.
Yeah.
You know. And the right person will respect when you need alone time.
Oh, okay. This is a really good question. How to maintain intimacy with your partner so the relationship doesn't feel like you're friends. I'm bringing this question up because we literally had this conversation last night. We had a conversation about it, and that is the first step. Is literally being like, we want to prioritize intimacy more. Bring that up. I know it's scary. I know it can be awkward. I know it can be like nerve-wracking, but the fact that you're having it means that you have a healthy relationship and that you're working through things. In every healthy relationship, there's going to be roadblocks and struggles and maybe hard conversations that you have to have, and that's normal. And so the most important thing is to communicate that.
You're so wise.
Do you have anything to add?
The energy behind this question feels like a fear, and usually a lot of times fears come from things that we've previously experienced. Like we started the conversation last night. I was like, okay babe, I have this fear that we're gonna just like end up being best friends and blah 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 blah.
Become platonic, that's what you said.
Yeah, become platonic, and we end up digging to the deeper meaning of that fear.
Yeah, and talk about like, okay, what ways do you want to be more intimate? Do you want to have sex more? Or do you want to just kiss more? Do you want to kiss more in public? Do you want to hold hands more? Do you want to be more touchy? Yeah, do you want to surprise each other with flowers more? Like, get specific on the things too. What's a good trait to look for in a life partner that you didn't think of before, but is obvious now that you're married?
Oh,
I like this question.
Fun one.
Growing together.
Being open to expanding and changing with your partner. I think that a lot of people are scared for their relationship to change, but I think that it's a good thing. I think that change in a relationship is 1, inevitable, 2, it's natural, and 3, it's healthy. For things to be stagnant and the same your whole relationship, you're not like bringing anything new to the relationship, you're not growing, you're not expanding. Like, I feel like having a life partner that is open to growing with you is really important.
I love how we both said the same thing.
Yeah, well, like you said it and then I was like, that's exactly what I was thinking.
How do you fix things after you have a fight and things are still tense?
I like to spend time alone and just like figure out like how I'm feeling about everything, and then maybe doing a meditation or sitting at the park by myself, asking the universe for like a solution.
I get the urgency to talk about it immediately because I hate tense shit.
So I'm like, I'm gonna go to the park, and Lauren's like, can we talk about it?
It's really hard for me to not resolve something immediately because I don't like those feelings.
Valid.
But I will say, I think it's important to learn what the other person needs and respecting that. So I've learned to give you space.
Thank you.
Even though it drives me a little bit like, because I want to talk. But like,
sometimes I can't have like a grounded civil conversation when it first happens.
Exactly.
When like the disagreement first happens, I am too heated. And you don't want to talk to me when I'm like that.
I think it's important when like you do take that time for yourself before I even go into like your space again and to be like, okay, let's talk about this. I think about it to understand your perspective. And I think that's really important, is to understand the other person's perspectives. And then the next one is, how do you help your partner when they aren't feeling confident in themselves? Hype them the fuck.
But the thing is, like, as much as someone can hype you up, you still have to believe it.
Yes.
I feel like you also have to do your own work. The partner that's not feeling confident has to do their own work, and there's only so much you can do. But just like encourage them, talk to them.
Tell them you're there for them and you love them and you can reassure them. But I also think sometimes it can be a little lighter approach to be like, okay, let's go for a walk.
Yeah.
And like just kind of drop it for a couple like, you know, like minutes or whatever.
Yeah, just be gentle with your partner. Like, it happens, man. We all have those moments when we're just feeling so icky about ourselves. We're just like, why am I the worst piece of trash ever to roam the earth?
Yeah.
Like, we all get like that. Even if we consider ourselves to be a generally very confident person, you're still gonna have those days.
Yeah.
So like, be gentle with your partner and encourage your partner to be gentle with themselves.
Ways to keep conversations exciting and learn more about each other after 4 years together.
Well, one thing is to like grow with your partner, because when you're like growing with your partner, you're learning new things about yourself, and then you can share it with your partner.
Yes.
And then if your partner's also growing and learning and doing their own soul searching, then you can like talk about that together.
I feel like we're always like introspecting about our lives.
Yeah.
And so like when we have been like kind of thinking about something for a bit, we eventually like, we're like, have you like ever thought about why trees' leaves are green? And like, why aren't they like purple? You know, it's like, and then you can like just like kind of like spark something.
Or garden and look up at the stars together and talk about space.
We just talk about random things that end up going into a really deep conversation.
Yeah.
We are the type of people, like everyone's different, but we find exciting conversations to be really fucking deep. Whether that would be like trauma or talking deep about like why do we exist.
Do you believe in aliens? I don't know, just like things outside of the box. us.
I truly believe that like we're gonna be learning our whole lives about each other.
Yeah.
And just about this world.
And another cute thing that Lauren and I do is like we'll read books on our own and then we'll read the like passages of the book to the other person that we feel is very like important or that we really like got impacted by.
And then we'll talk about it.
And then we'll talk about it. Yeah, like do like a little book club or something. I don't know if you like reading books or, you know, watch a movie together and then do like a movie analysis. Whatever you two are into, like, you know, you can delve more into that, learn more things about that subject, and then talk about that subject together.
Yes.
Thanks for watching. I hope that this helped you. I hope our answers helped you. Let me know. If you liked this video and you want to watch other videos like this, I will link similar videos we've done together below. Follow us on all of our social platforms. Woo. And enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. I love you. Mwah.
Bye. So grateful for you.